After that, he again tries some of the cards. That catches his eye. All the cards he used have powers surpassing of an A-rank card. He was eager to use all the cards, but by seeing the destroyed room he gives. He then begins to think, who can he hold so many skill card whereas one person can only hold one card? He then remembers that there are also S-rank Awakeners, who surpasses the A ranks also exit, and he heard some rumors that S-rank cards are completely different, but his case can't be description this way as his eyesight and his whole body is also enhanced. As he didn't find any clue, he stops thinking and decides to go out and defeat the dungeon boss. He gets all the cards onto his card holder, but he cannot find an exit. He remembers the way he gets in. He then places his hand on the wall and recite open gate in his mind, and he gets out of the white room. As he get back to the dungeon, he looks for the boss, but he couldn't find it. He then looks at the wall. He sees his blood on the wall, but there was no gap. He thinks that he has awake from a long dream. So to clear it, he draws a card from the card holder, and fortunately, it was not a dream. And the twin-headed dragon card comes out of the card holder. By see the card in his hand, he gets sure that all the things happened to him was real. So he starts to walk out of the passage. While walking, he heard battle noises, and quickly gets there, and see that the dungeon is there, and the elite members are also present. They were fighting the boss. By seeing this, Okita gets angry. He activated the twin-headed dragon card, and the twin-headed dragon appears in front of the dungeon boss. The party members get shocked by seeing a dragon appeared out of nowhere. In comparison to the dungeon boss, the dragon is a bit larger. Okita then orders the left head to bite the dungeon boss' neck. The dragon does according to Okita's order. The leader and Noguchi get scared to see what is happening. Okita then gives his second order. He told the right head to launch its attack and burn the boss to ash. As the twin-headed dragon launched its attack, the dungeon boss also launched its attack. The two attacks collided, and the dungeon boss attack gets it. Direction changed, and it goes towards the party members. The attack lands on the high ground where the party members were standing, and the ground breaks, from which the leader, Noguchi, and the other party members starts to fall. As the ground falls, the whole place gets covered with dust smoke. In the meantime, Okita gets down and stands beside the twin-headed dragon. Because of the smoke, he cannot see anything, so he thinks that the dungeon boss is unharmed. So Okita is going to activate his another gate card, but as the smoke gets a bit clear, he was shocked to see that the whole neck of the dungeon boss is missing. He was so shocked to see that twin-headed dragon defeated the dungeon boss with just one attack. He praises the dragon for this. While he was praising the twin-headed dragon, suddenly a voice spoke up which scared him. He also see that a panel has appeared in front of his face. The voice then said that the dungeon subjugation is completed. Okita recognized the voice. It is the same voice he heard inside the altar. The voice also says that the rank of jet black twin-headed dragon increased, and a title, Master of Dragons, is bestowed upon Okita. Okita was surprised to hear that the rank of a gate card is not fixed, and that a strong card as the jet black twin-headed dragon can get more stronger. He then takes a look at the panel, which he has never seen before. As he look forward, he can see all the items info through the panel. As he was seeing the item among them, he saw the dungeon boss mana stone. So he gets closer to it and takes the mana stone on his hand, and by seeing the panel info, he gets that this is a rare mana stone. He was so happy to touch a rare mana stone for the first time. He then thanks the twin-headed dragon for defeating the dungeon boss and call it back to its card. As he looks forward at the rumble, he can see the status of the party members that fall along with the ground, so he go towards them and found that all of them are unconscious. He then looks at the leader's info and see that his name is Taira Shigeru. He was also fallen unconscious. But after a while, the leader opens his eyes and is shocked to see Okita. He then asked Okita about the dungeon boss, and from where did the twin-headed dragon come from? Okita replies that he killed the dungeon. This reply gives a big shock to the leader. Okita then asked him why the hell did he deceived him, and he also gives death glare at him. The leader was sensing immense aura coming from Okita, so he starts to convince Okita that he was trying to deceive him. Rather, it was needed to make someone as a bait to kill the monster. He also says that he want to give Okita a change to get a rare mana. But the words to the leader cannot convince Okita. The leader was afraid if Okita gets out and reports the company that he has been deceived by the leader, the company will arrest him. So the leader makes a plan to make a surprise attack and kill him. He then asked Okita if he get a rare card and also requests him to show it to him. Okita then takes a card and shows him. He then quickly snatches the card from Okita's hand and throw it away, and activates his Spear of Water Gate card. But Okita quickly draw out his jet black twin-headed dragon gate card. By seeing this, the leader gets shocked as how he is able to have another gate card. Now the spearman and the twin-headed dragon comes face to face. Okita orders the dragon to tear the enemy, and the dragon tears the spearman in just a few seconds. By seeing this, the leader falls on the ground and is very scared to see the twin-headed dragon beside Okita. Okita then spoke up and said that he will not take his puny life, and also says he will quit the company and the incident that occurs here. He will not report this also. He then starts to walk away by saying, "Thanks for taking care of him." As Okita was going away, the leader gets angry and he takes the gun and shots it at Okita.